What's the most brutally honest thing a child has ever said to you? My husband and I were arguing about something incredibly stupid. I don't even remember how it started. Probably dishes, or laundry, or the mysterious way socks disappear in our house. At some point, we were both standing in the kitchen listing each other's flaws like contestants in a competition nobody wanted to win. He said I overreact to everything. I said he listens with the emotional depth of a brick wall. Normal married couple stuff. Then he threw out the sentence you're never supposed to say during a fight. Maybe we should just end this if we're this miserable. He said it out of frustration, but the words landed heavy. We both went quiet immediately. Like even we were shocked he said it. That's when we heard clapping. Slow, actual clapping. We turned around and saw our 8-year-old daughter Emma standing at the bottom of the stairs holding her stuffed dinosaur. She looked impressed. Wow, she said, you guys are fighting longer than my cartoons. I almost laughed despite myself. My husband rubbed his face like he wanted to disappear into another dimension. He tried to send her back to bed, but Emma walked straight into the kitchen and sat at the table like she had an appointment scheduled. She looked at both of us and said, who's winning? The question was so ridiculous that we both started talking at once, defending ourselves. She raised her hand and said, one at a time. This is confusing. For a moment, it actually became funny. She nodded seriously while we explained our sides, like a tiny judge. Then she asked, if you don't like each other, why did you get married? We laughed awkwardly and said we do like each other. She tilted her head and said, then why do you talk like enemies? The humor disappeared instantly. She looked down at her dinosaur and said quietly, when you yell like that, I stay awake because I think one of you is going to leave. Her voice was calm, but her hands were squeezing the toy tightly. Suddenly, I realized this wasn't entertainment for her. She had been listening to our fights for a long time. My husband sat down slowly. I felt tears coming before I even understood why. Emma kept talking, not trying to hurt us, just explaining her world. At school, they said families break when people stop being nice to each other, she said. Then she added softly, I don't care if you argue. I just want to know we're still a team. That sentence hit harder than anything said during the fight. We had been so focused on being right that we forgot someone small was measuring our love by how we treated each other every day. We tucked her into bed and she asked one last question before sleeping. Are you guys okay now? We promised we were trying. After she fell asleep, my husband and I sat on the couch.